Change to Jamaica is really special. This has been a piece that has been really 2 years in the making. A friend of mine who's the director of bands at Baldwin High School came to me 2 years ago. He said he went to a concert, he ran into a composer. He said, "Do you know who Paul Moravec is?" I said, "Of course, he won the Pulitzer Prize in Music in 2004. He said, "Well, Paul's really interested in writing a piece for a high school band. Would you be interested? We're trying to get a group of about 8 schools, the best schools across Long Island, and he'd like to write a piece. Would you like to be a part of it?" I said, "Absolutely." Thankfully, I was able to go to the PAC, our friends at the PAC, and they were generous, very generous with their donations and letting us be a part of this. So we had the opportunity to actually bring in Dr. Moravec. He's on the faculty at Adelphi University. Before that, he was at Dartmouth for many, many years, holds degrees from Columbia and Harvard. He couldn't be with us this evening because he's receiving an award in Rome, but he was out here at Oyster Bay High School about 3 weeks ago. And that's a nerve-wracking thing for us, especially to perform a piece of music that has never been played before for the composer. So we signed the kids out for about 2 hours during the day as an in-school field trip, and Dr. Moravec came in, and we had this big rehearsal plan ready to go. We played the first movement, and we turned to him for suggestions, and he said, "Wow, let's go on to the second movement." We weren't ready for that. So he would be able to loosen him up a little bit and get some of his ideas, and he was willing to share the thought process and talk about the creative process, and he was just so complimentary to the players that are on the stage. In talking with him, we asked him why change to Jamaica. He said as he saw the list of schools, the 8 schools across Long Island that were able to commission this piece, he said the one thing that bound them all together was the Long Island Railroad. And that's where he became inspired, and that's where this piece grew out of. So this is Change to Jamaica by Paul Moravec.